So over the last few years I have been able to go to some amazing museums, and as I took 2 years out of college I thought I might as well do something, so I did quite a lot of volunteering, and that has actually allowed me to be able to hold some amazing fossils which I thought I would go through today. One of the most amazing fossils I've ever been able to hold are Megalosaurus teeth, but I was never able to get a picture of me holding any. But I do have this picture of me holding part of the backbone of a Megalosaurus, which is incredible because not that many people actually get to hold such rare fossils from this type of dinosaur. I've also had the opportunity of holding a wolf skull from the Ice Age that was discovered in the UK, so that was pretty amazing. And I also got to hold some massive jaws of an ichthyosaur, and it really gives you an idea of how big these things really could get. The idea of being able to compare ichthyosaurs with whales and dolphins is a good idea because some species could get really large. The biggest tooth I've ever had the opportunity of being able to hold goes to Liopleurodon. I was able to actually hold this massive tooth in this museum, and it would have come in handy if I knew about that tooth for my Predator X video, but it doesn't matter, I can show it here. What's really awesome about this fossil is that Liopleurodon teeth can be twice the size of a T.rex, and in that picture you really get an idea of how large that individual tooth is, so to think that it would have had a jaw full of those teeth when it was alive is just, crazy. You wouldn't want to be in the jaws of the animal. Of course, then there are the fossils I got to hold when I went on my dinosaur adventure in the US. I was able to hold a Stegosaurus sphagomizer, the tail spike, which was pretty incredible. That's an authentic tail spike from a Stegosaurus. That's a type of fossil you don't actually get to hold that often because of the fact that Stegosaurus isn't particularly the most common dinosaur to find. So I had to get that picture straight away. I'm also a massive fan of Allosaurus, and I did get the chance of being able to hold the claws from the feet and the hands of Allosaurus. That was amazing, definitely. But one of the fossils I will never forget having the opportunity of being able to hold is an Allosaurus dentavi, the bottom jaw. I was able to actually hold it and take a picture while I was holding it in the air. I still can't get over that I did that. Can you imagine if I dropped it? Actually, don't do that. That's not worth imagining. I don't want to know how much that would cost to repair. But no, that was awesome, being able to hold an actual Allosaurus jaw in the air. That doesn't happen that often, that really doesn't. Here's a fun fact. When I was organising my trip to see the authentic bones of Big Al, I contacted the museum beforehand asking if I could see the collections of the fossils from this dinosaur. And unfortunately, at the time that I went in, there was no one there to actually go through the collections to show me the fossils. So if I was a better organiser at my trip, I could have actually had the opportunity of being able to hold the authentic bones of Big Al, and I could have had the chance of actually being able to touch Big Al's skull, just poke it and say, yes, I have poked Big Al's skull. So I had to make do with looking at my favourite dinosaur behind glass, but I could have got so close of being able to just poke Big Al in the eye. Yeah. So yeah, I think this has been a good video. I've practically talked about all the fossils I've been able to hold. It's been a good video. It's been a good video.